Welcome to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. Today we're taking a look at this 2019 Lexus RX350 all-wheel drive. This is very well equipped with over $7,000 in factory options, and we're going to learn why this is such a great value option for someone looking for a comfortable, spacious family car or something to be a daily driver, a work commuter. It'll really do it all. It'll do both of those things very well. If you're new to AlphaCars, welcome to the channel. We share daily motoring content on things like this Lexus RX350, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. But now, let's take a closer look at this Lexus. So as we take a walk around the exterior, let me tell you about some of the highlights of this Lexus. Only 43,000 miles on it. Like I said, it does have a remainder of that factory drivetrain warranty as well. And with having over $7,000 in options, an original MSRP of $54,000, this offers a great value today where you can have it at a considerably lower price, but still with low mileage, and it's in great shape as well. This is a one-owner vehicle, a local AlphaCars customer actually. So we recently acquired this. They traded it in, and this was always serviced at the local Lexus dealer or us. So we actually have a few records from the service history. It being a Lexus, not a huge service history, as these are very reliable, robust vehicles, and they really, apart from just general maintenance, rarely require anything additional. The paint is in great shape. I will point out that this vehicle does have some personality marks. Like I said, it's a great option for someone looking for a nice family vehicle or daily commuter. So starting out on this quarter panel, we do have paint meter readings for the whole vehicle. And on this quarter panel, there was some just cosmetic refinishing, so that read a little bit higher paint thickness than the rest of the vehicle, just to point that out. But it still presents very nicely. Now looking at the rest of the vehicle, there are a couple little personality marks on this front fender, one being here and one being here. We can see the little, small little line there. Only in certain lights you can kind of notice those. Checking out this side of wheels and tires. Once again, the alloys have a few little scrapes on them, but of course, purely cosmetic. And then the tires are 50% material remaining front and rear. Some nice Michelins there. As we make our way now to the driver's side of the vehicle, there is a little scrape here on the bumper. I'll point that out. Once again, a couple little cosmetic marks on the wheels. This one overall presents very nicely. Brakes are in very nice shape as well. Front brakes, 90% material remaining, with those being recently serviced, and then the rears are at 70%. And then taking you down the passenger side here, the paint all presents very nicely. And taking a quick look at the roof and the windshield, there's no excessive chips or cracks to report in the glass. That all presents very nice. And now as we make our way to the rear of the vehicle, once again, the back presents very nicely. There's a couple little scuffs here and there on some of this trim. All we have to do is click our button, one touch operation, and that tailgate opens very smoothly. Now we're welcome to a very spacious cargo area. We've got a full set of carpet mats, which are all in very nice shape, as you would expect for a vehicle of this mileage and age. And then those front mats there, once again, present very nicely with minimal wear to be seen. And as I carefully put these to the side, we have a factory cargo floor liner, Lexus branded, and then underneath it's really in perfect shape because of that liner. And we can open up our trunk floor. We've got the spare tire, and then even more space there. Very good on Lexus there, having additional underfloor storage. We have a very nice tonneau cover. We can pull that out and keep prying eyes from looking at our precious cargo. And then this is easily removed as well if we want to fold the seats down and have even more room. And then closing the tailgate, once again, very easy one-touch operation. and you can actually double click that button and it'll lock the vehicle once it completes. So that all latches beautifully as designed. We'll take a look in the second row. Carpet is in very nice shape. We have our protective plastic on there until the vehicle's sold. All the leather presents very nicely. That kind of dual color looks really cool as well. And then we have even some storage in here, and then some cup holders as well. And this door card presents nicely. Door jambs are nice and clean. And now we'll take a look on the driver's rear side. Once again, the door card's very clean. Some minor wear to note just right here, a little scuff on the door card. But other than that, very nice, clean and tidy. And here I have the actually original window sticker, and we can see it's a little rubbed off the price, but it is $53,000, I believe, $400. So, getting on $54,000 MSRP. We can see all the great packages that this vehicle has. Feel free to pause the video and read them there, but over $7,000 in options, very, very well equipped. And then we've got that nice 3.5 liter V6, 295 horsepower, and we'll still get around 26 miles a gallon on the highway, but very smooth vehicle to drive while yielding. Also some, reasonable gas mileage for an engine of this size, with that nice all-wheel drive system as well. Taking a look at the door jamb here, very clean. Glove box is very orderly. There's the factory owner's manual and booklets in there. The dash is in very nice condition, as well as the center console and the seat. You can see here, no wear on the bolster. A very slight bit of discoloration in a couple spots, but no, cracking or wrinkles in the leather or anything of that nature. And the door card presents the same. Like I said, a few individuality marks, a couple little scuffs here and there. But as I said, with a vehicle like this, it can be kind of refreshing to be able to use it every day as your commuter, daily driver, pile the family in, and then you're almost not as worried if maybe a couple more scuffs get added from that normal use. Really cool how they have the door pocket here, kind of expandable, easier to get to your water bottle or whatever you have being stored there. Just some light wear here and there on the driver's door card. The driver's seat presents very nicely, really consistent with the passenger seat. No wrinkles down here or any sort of wear. Couple little wrinkles on the bolster here, I will note, and then just some very slight kind of discoloration in a couple different spots. We can just see the color presents a tiny bit differently, but actually to the untrained eye it looks perfectly normal. But now that I've showed you the driver's seat condition, let me take a seat in it here and we'll start the car up. And then if we click through our little message, very high resolution and big information screen over here. I do like the design in this vehicle, how you have some of the normal kind of buttons and your climate control up here, and then the screen's kind of set back, and it still stays, when you're looking at it from where you're sitting, it still stays below that windshield line, bottom windshield line, kind of like this if you're looking at it from the driver's perspective. So you don't have a screen here sticking up and obscuring some of your view, and you can see the dash kind of lowers in. Just a small thing I just want to note that I do appreciate with this car. As soon as I got in, I really liked that. Once again, another evidence of the original owner caring for the vehicle. They have a nice Lexus branded key cover there, so of course that comes with the vehicle if you'd like that. No abnormal wear or anything on the steering wheel. Nice leather wrapped. This is heated as well, one of those many packages we saw there. And then also this does have heated and cooled seats. The controls are up here. Those all work very nicely. And I love the Lexus sort of mouse pad here where you can click and use different functions of the infotainment depending on what you're doing there. The sunroof works beautifully as you would expect. You can lean it up there, lean it down, and then open it. All works as designed, and of course the shade here we can pull we want some shade from the sun. And then if we look, the headliner presents pretty well throughout the vehicle. Of course, a couple little, minor scuffs here and there, few personality marks, but that just means you'll know you're not getting in someone else's Lexus. You'll know it's yours by those personality marks. All the buttons and everything present beautifully. Everything functions as designed. We've got independent climate control here, and then we can sync it back if you want to keep those together. And just like I said, we have the nice clock here. It just feels like a very luxurious place to be. We have seat memory, that heated steering wheel, I already mentioned that. You can turn that on by this button here. And now let's pop the hood and take a look at that 3.5 liter V6 idling very happily. And the hood's on a pneumatic strut, which is very nice, so we don't have to use two hands and find the hood prop. And once again, it just presents very clean under here, very well maintained vehicle. And even on like the battery terminals here, we can see how clean those look. All the hardware under here, like on the strut tower, ABS pump here, it all just is very clean, really no corrosion to speak of. And same thing with the underside of the hood. And of course, tried and true 3.5 liter V6. That's the great thing with the Lexus vehicles, is they're really some of the most robust, reliable vehicles on the road. They have a great track record, and of course Lexus does stand behind them as well with some of those factory warranties. So if you have any additional questions on this RX350, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Send us an email at sales@alphacars.com or call us at 978-263-9000. This vehicle is available at the date of this video posting. And if you want to learn the pricing and current availability, just click the link in the bio. You're one click away from learning all that information and viewing the detailed listing on our website. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.